Hello, you're watching ERi-TV English News Broadcast live from our headquarters from Asmara. I'm Mohamed Barkhat. Let's first get the top stories that are making headlines today. International Day to End Fistula observed. Popular campaigns in connection with 20 June. EU set to take legal action against UK. US was hit hard by climate-related catastrophes. International Day to End Obstetric Fistula was observed in Mendefera at national level on 13 June under the theme Women's Rights are Human Rights. Speaking at the event, Dr. Emmanuel Mehretab, head of the Ministry of Health branch in the southern region, indicated that the number of death rate of mothers due to fistula that was 1590 out of 100,000 in pre-independence has currently been reduced to 184 out of 100,000. Dr. Emmanuel further noted that harmful practices that have been deep-rooted in the society, including underage marriages, female genital mutilation, as well as home delivery, are still the main hindrance for realizing the intended goal, indicating that strong effort is being exerted to avoid deaths due to contractable diseases. Dr. Andeberhan Tesfatin, Acting General Director of Public Health at the Ministry of Health, said that commendable effort is being exerted to eradicate fistula once and for all. Dr. Habte Haile Melokot from the Ministry of Health also gave briefing on the cause and consequence of fistula and called on fistula victims instead of staying home to go to health facilities to seek treatment. The governor of the southern region, Mr. Habte Tesfatin, on his part, called on the public in general and women in particular to avoid harmful practices that are negatively affecting the health of women. International Day to End Obstetric Fistula is being observed on 23 May at international level. Popular campaigns in connection with 20 June Martyrs' Day is being conducted in several areas in the northern Red Sea region. Government employees, members of cooperative associations, as well as residents of Barantu conducted popular camping at the Barantu Martyrs Cemetery, as well as renovating terraces, indicating that the objective of the popular campaign was to ensure that martyrs that paid their ultimate lives for independence and safeguarding the national sovereignty are forever in the hearts of the Eritrean people. Mr. Yemane Mahari, acting administrator of the subzone, said that the government employees and residents are also actively engaging in supporting families of martyrs. Likewise, over 180 students at the Dangolo Social Science Training Center conducted popular camping at the Ginda Martyrs Cemetery. The students also expressed a conviction to support families of martyrs. In the same vein, production institutions in Ginda, as well as staff members of Ginda Subzone Administration and the national associations, conducted similar popular campaign. At the ceremonies organized in the subzones of Masawa, Nakfa, Afabet, Galalo, She'eb Foro, and Ginda, Northern Red Sea region, in connection with the International Blood Donation Day, it was reported that as a result of increased awareness of the public, the number of voluntary blood donation is growing. At the event organized in Port City of Masawa at regional level, Mr. Ahmed Ja'afar, chairman of the Voluntary Blood Donors Association, said that so far over 4,500 units of blood have been collected. Ms. Asmeret Abruha, governor of the region, on her part, called for enforced effort on the part of the Voluntary Blood Donors Association and the public to enrich supply of blood at the health facilities with a view to save lives with renewable blood. The Voluntary Blood Donors Association in the Northern Red Sea region has over 3,000 members. We will be back with international news. Stay tuned. The EU is expected to launch legal action against the UK government on Wednesday over its decision to scrap some post-Brexit trade arrangements. Ministers insist current checks on some goods travelling from Great Britain to Northern Ireland must end to avoid harm to the peace process. They published a parliamentary bill on Monday aimed overriding parts of the deal signed with the EU in 2020. The Northern Ireland Protocol is a part of the Brexit deal which keeps Northern Ireland in the EU single market for goods. This prevents a hard border with the Republic of Ireland, including checks thereon the movement of people and goods, which both the UK and EU want to avoid in order to ensure peace is maintained. But instead it means checks on some goods arriving into Northern Ireland from other parts of the UK. Floods, fires, thunderstorms, and dangerous heat wave affecting a third of the population. The US was hit hard on Tuesday by climate-related catastrophes. A series of slow-motion disasters is gripping the country as it enters summer, with warnings of misery for months to come in some areas. Around 120 million people were under some sort of advisory as a heat wave scorched the upper Midwest and the Southeast. Parts of Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio were warned to expect the mercury to reach 109 degrees. The heat dome's northern edge, where high temperatures collided with colder air, saw some violent storms on Monday. Hundreds of thousands of people were without power in the Midwest after thunderstorms tore through the area. That cold front was expected to bring more unsettled weather, with hail and damaging winds forecast. Before we close for today's news, let's have a recap of the headlines tonight. International Day to End Fistula observed. Popular campaigns in connection with 20 June. EU set to take legal action against UK. US was hit hard by climate-related catastrophes. That was all for today's news. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.